I don't know about you, but when, this black belt class has been really big lately, which is good. It makes me feel really positive when so many of our black belts are here, yeah? 188. 188. You know what that number is? Nope, you're not one of them.
Black belts currently?
Oh, right now, not counting me, there's 188 years of martial arts experience sitting on this mat. If I take all the years that you guys have all been training with me, and I added them up, I sat back there and I figured it out. There's 188 years of experience right here. Yeah. 214 if you count me. Think about that. You take the number of years that you guys have been training, and it's combined 188 years. Think of the experience. Not just that you've been through here in this school in your time, the experiences you've had in your life in that time. For probationaries, you guys have all, you guys on average, it takes 4 years to go from white to probationary black belt, right? You think about these guys that are up into their second degrees, they're thinking Mr. Keegan, Mr. Felix, and Modas. You're talking 6 to 7 years. You start getting up into our third degrees, Mr. Idro, with all due respect, the third probationaries and decided, Mr. Idrovo and Mr. Shaw and Mr. Albano, you're talking people that have been here for 12 years. Yeah? And then when we start talking about guys like Mr. Adams and Mr. Marica, Mr. Idrovo, Mr. Gomez, Mr. Tabalo, they've all been here for 14, almost 15 years of their lives. Okay? 14. Brent, how old are you?
13.
He's been my student longer than you've been alive. You realize that?
Wow.
Yeah. What experiences do you go through in your life in that amount of time? Realize the potential of what these years can mean to you and what you should let them mean to you. Realize what it's going to be like if you're still sitting on this mat another 10 years from now. Don't think that that's unheard of. Don't think that that's unreasonable. As we point out, people that have all been here, like Ms. Sturridge and Mr. Gomez and all these guys that have been here, and Mr. Albano, that have all been here for more than 10 years of their lives. It's scary when you guys started training in single digits, and now, you get up into your late teens and your 20s. And it's all about having the ability to replicate those results. And it's not just us replicating those results by making great martial arts. It's certified staff, it's the leadership team, okay, being able to replicate these results by making great people. Because if you can carry the skills that you've gained here in our leadership program, if you can take the skills that you've gained here by the things you put yourself through on this mat, and the experiences you've gone through, you're able to replicate that and share that with others. It's a life skill. You guys understand that? You see that?
Yes, sir.
That's where we talk about the potential for success. Because when one of us bands together and makes the decision to share their skill with others, right? When one of us decides that this is what they do and they want to share this with others, 188 years is the result. So now imagine when that 188 years of people, when we band together and decide to share that result with others, think how much greater that's going to be. Yeah? It's a big deal, guys. I mean, as I come into a class and there's this many of my black belts here training, it's just, you couldn't trade that feeling for anything. So, continue to, because as I say that, the mass majority of these people in here are members of our leadership team. They're second degrees. They're students that have been with us for a long time. They're our callers. They're our role models. So think of what that means to other people. Because as you guys, look up to the higher ranking black belts in the class, think about those colored belts that also look up to you when you're on that floor teaching as well, right? Realize that whether you're in your uniform or whether you're not in your uniform, you're not just an example of what a student should be trying to achieve. You're an example of trying to be what a good human being should be. And you're going to make mistakes. There's going to be ups and downs, as any person who's ever trained for a long time can tell you. There's going to be days where you don't want to do it. There's going to be days where you're feeling unmotivated, and that's okay. That's part of the journey. The because that only makes the success that much more of a triumph. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So I just wanted to share something with you because it meant so much to me. I see so many of you guys in here, and so many of my black belts, and so many years of dedication. 188 years, right here. Right? Big deal. Okay? All right, guys. So let's just a reminder that today is the deadline for